Today's video broadcast, I'm going to be reading from Proverbs 3, verse 7. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. When we kind of think about that verse, it's not a health and wealth and prosperity principle, but it is very true, because so often, our choices and how we live and our state of emotions, determine our physical health even, Think about it this way: living in a chronic state of anxiety, fear, guilt, or any of those negative emotions, those play a role in our physical health and well-being, To be constantly bitter, angry, or have negative emotions constantly pinned up inside, that will affect your health. Also, another thing is, when we fear God and we shun evil, we're more likely to avoid situations, places, and people that would drag us into the wrong direction, or drag us down, or maybe even be flat out dangerous to be around. And so, when we walk by God's principles, we're more likely to experience life at its very best and not have all the negative side effects of unpleasant emotions, negative people even, or people that might just get us into trouble or get us into a bad situation we shouldn't be in. Jesus Christ came to give us the way of life and peace. In John 10:10, he says, "The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come to give you life and to give it to you abundantly." So when we walk by God's principles, we're more likely to experience this life of peace and fulfillment that we should. Yet when we're outside of God's will, we will feel the guilt of that. We will experience the negative consequences of being outside of His will, being associated with people we shouldn't be associated with, being in positions and behaviors that bring us down. God wants us to have freedom to walk in a new way of life, And Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, but the companion of fools suffers harm." So we've all probably heard stories where people got mixed in with the wrong crowd and they got onto a track that got them into trouble, or even cost them their lives. And so, God's principles in His Word are not to restrict our freedom, but to let us truly experience it at its fullest. And you can't tell me that being a slave to alcohol, drugs, or any other substance like that is good for you and brings true lasting happiness. People want peace. People want something that will help them with life's burdens and struggles, but that's not found in a prescription, in a bottle of alcohol, or anything like that. It's not found in external things. True peace comes from walking with Christ, and He is the Prince of Peace, and He is able to give us peace in abundance. God bless.